Thousands of Tennessee families celebrate a small victory in the immigration debate. The Supreme Court will review President Obama's controversial executive actions that would keep millions of undocumented immigrants from being deported. New at 10, News Channel 5's Emily Luxon is here with more on how some Tennesseans feel about this new development. Emily.
Well, they are optimistic. They say ever since President Obama unveiled these programs a little over a year ago, a lot of families have just been in limbo waiting to see what's going to happen. But now they hope to finally get their day in court. Gabby Leone and Adriana Herrera follow changes to immigration policies carefully because each impacts their families since their parents are undocumented.
Today my mom can go and she cannot come back home, and then that means that I have to take the responsibility of taking care of my brothers.
Hopefully it finally gives our family a chance to be united together and no longer in fear.
Both girls hope the Supreme Court rules to uphold President Obama's immigration plan, which would allow more than 4 million undocumented immigrants whose children are U.S. citizens and who meet certain criteria to apply for work permits and driver's licenses.
You'll be able to apply to stay in this country temporarily without fear of deportation.
While President Obama unveiled the plan in 2014, it's been on hold since 26 states, including Tennessee, filed a lawsuit claiming the executive order was unconstitutional. Advocacy director for the Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition, Eben Cathy, says the Deferred Action for Parental Accountability, or DAPA program, could help the state's economy and keep families together.
It's going to help people get a work permit and a driver's license, and it's going to make our state a better, safer place.
Gabby and Adriana join around 50,000 others across the state, waiting for the court's decision and hoping for the best.
We're very confident that DAPA is going to move forward, and millions of families across the United States are going to no longer live in fear of family separation.
The Supreme Court will begin reviewing the case in April and could rule by June. Depending on what the court decides, all of those programs could go into effect before President Obama leaves office. Reporting live in the newsroom, Emily Luxon, News Channel 5.
Thanks, Emily. Today, Tennessee State Representative Jeremy Durham from Franklin filed a bill that would punish so-called sanctuary cities that do not detain those suspected of being in the country illegally. If passed, the state would stop funding to local governments that don't prosecute and deport undocumented residents.